Welcome to How to Use ChatGPT to Build an Automated Marketing Machine. It's Jason Grossman here, the founder of the Surge Institute. In this free live training, I'm literally going to share with you the exact steps to take ChatGPT, create a GPT, and automate your lead generation and put it on autopilot. And that's no hype. Now, no matter where in the world you are, what kind of business you have, we all know that AI is super important. And this is going to be a fairly simple, a beginner to intermediate. So if you consider yourself advanced, you might not learn that much. But my purpose here is to just really encourage all business owners to start using AI not as a hobby or as a toy, but as a business machine, as an automated machine, because when used properly, it's incredibly powerful. And that's really the purpose today. So who is this training for? First of all, if you're a business owner that wants to create more freedom and leverage in your life, who here is a business owner that wants to be able to scale and build a big business, make great money, have good impact, but without burning out? If that's you, just type me in the chat. By the way, I'm going to make this interactive. If you're watching live, thank you for joining us because I want to invite you to participate. Okay, and if you're watching replay, you're watching this on YouTube or on a mastermind, feel free to interact and ask questions. I will circle back and definitely answer it and also communicate with you as well. Okay, yeah, Julia, Nikia, yeah, 100%. Lauren, yeah, 100%, right? And so Hector, yeah, hey Hector, good to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. And so this is for you. If you're a business owner, you want to create more scalability, freedom, leverage, and to do it in a way where you make great money, have large impact, and not burn out. And also, we've invited our Surge VA Angels here. As most of you are aware, we have an agency with an amazing team of Filipino virtual assistants, highly trained in growth producing activities. In fact, they're currently going through their certification training for ChatGPT, and they have the closing ceremony on how to create GPTs this afternoon, which I'll circle back to shortly as well. So to all our VAs and angels that are here, thank you. And all you business owners, thank you for joining us. By the end of this call, everybody will have the exact steps on literally how to automate ChatGPT as a marketing lead generation machine. It's going to be cool. Jeff Field in-house. Good to see you here, Jeff. Nico, welcome. Yeah, awesome. So let's dive in. First of all, I remember about 18 months ago when ChatGPT became really popular. By the way, I'm just going to dive straight into this call. I'm not going to mess around with any fluff or even much pre-framing or anything like that. I'm just going to dive in. And so I remember about 18 months ago, who else can remember when ChatGPT became really popular? About 18 months to 2 years ago, like about that. Around that time, some of our VAs were a little concerned. And they're like, boss, are we going to lose our jobs to AI? And I called it back then. And my response was, no, it's not. Because as AI gets bigger, people are going to crave real human connection. And person to person, body to body customer service is going to become more wanted and a larger desire, also more valuable. And I called it. We get more people now wanting VAs to help with onboarding, customer service, follow-up, referrals, event promotion, and registration follow-up now than ever. People are craving real human connection. Quick question for you business owners. If you wanted to urgently get hold of a company, would you rather a bot reply or a real human? Who would agree, real human? And if you're in the service industry, if you're a business owner and you're a business coach, life coach, fitness coach, healer, therapist, you're in the service industry, if you're in the crypto space or network marketing, these are all service-based, people to people. Then you cannot be hiring Filipinos as VAs to serve people. They're the greatest customer service culture in the world. But AI does have a place. AI is not going to replace people. What's going to replace businesses, rather, is people that don't apply and utilize AI to enhance their people's life. So AI is not there to replace my video editor. AI is not there to replace my appointment setter. AI is not there to replace my sales team. AI is there to help their life be easier. They can be efficient, they can move faster, they can get a greater result. Everyone makes more money, everyone has a better life, and life is improved for all people involved. So AI has a place, but it's not there to replace people. It's there to enhance, if that makes sense. A metaphor I used in the training right before this with the guys on, you heard me say this before, is it's like protein powder. Some people refer to protein powder as a meal replacement. Protein powder is not a meal replacement. It's an addition to, it's to complement. Protein powder is an addition, not a supplement. AI is an addition, not a supplement. And when you begin to understand that, like a lot of the bigger business owners are, That's where the power is. That's where the growth is because you're taking AI, which is the brain of your business, and having real humans, which is the heart of your business, to create something that neither one of them could do without the other. So ChatGPT as a whole is not about being lazy and not having to do it and just getting ChatGPT and AI to do everything. It's about having it complement our team, complement us, but do it faster, more efficient, so you can make more money faster, compound faster, have more impact. Who here does not want more money and more impact? Everybody wants more money and impact. VAs, closers, business owners, everybody wants more money and impact, right? And so in a nutshell, that's what we want to do here. As we dive in, just so you understand where I'm coming from with this, I'm not an expert AI person, not at all. I'm not even an expert at ChatGPT. I've gotten very good at it, very, very good at it because I use it like a machine and it saves a lot of time. And it really has grown and expanded our company very, very quickly the last few months. But what I am very good at is systems. I'm an architect when it comes to creating a business that can work without you. Who here is a business owner that would love to have a business? Maybe you love what you do. Maybe you're a coach or a therapist or a healer. Maybe you love what you do. There's a difference between having a business that does work without you and can work without you. Who here would love to have a business where you got to a point you could go to Hawaii for a month, come back, make more money than ever? You take the kids to Disney, come back, making more money than ever. You might love what you do, but everybody, I believe, wants to have the goal of building a business that can work without them. You guys may have seen over the last few days, I've announced the publishing of my third book called The Online Coach's Business Bible, How to Build a 6 and 7-Figure Online Coaching Business. You can use it for agency. You can probably use it for network marketing, affiliate marketing, crypto as well. The book is built around 15 years of business coaching. And my goal, I have an ulterior motive for all of you business owners. My goal from a financial perspective is to help all of you build to at least $1 million a year business. Because if you have a 7-figure business, it can work without you. You know, you're putting 5, 6, 7,000 a week in your pocket. You're living a good life. You're providing for your family. You've got freedom. You can travel. That's a pretty good starting point. Freedom is the aim, 100%. Now, you might be somebody that only has 2 clients or just getting started. That might seem like too far in the future, but it's still a great goal to have. And when you grab my book, I'm giving away 100 hard copies free. Sure to enter in the draw. You can win a hard copy. Everyone gets a free digital version when it's available too. You'll see it's a roadmap and a blueprint. But the whole book and my whole philosophy, what I do best is help people build 100K months online, is built around the 7-figure formula. And it's important to understand this before we dive in, because my goal is not to get you guys busier, not just help you make more money. My goal is to help you build a business that supports the lifestyle you dream of, to have financial and time freedom, which is, Alicia, why you're here. Okay. So in order to do that, here is the formula. We need to take standard operating procedures, SOPs. Okay. Now this all has a relevance if you stick with me to the end. Okay. We need standard operating procedures. We have 6 main types. We have sales and marketing, which are the priority in the beginning. We have team SOPs. Yeah. We have operations. We have financial SOPs, and then we have legal SOPs. 6 main pillars in SOPs. Once we have the basic SOPs in place, we need virtual team to run the SOPs. So if you're a business making less than $1 million a year, which I'm guessing is probably almost everybody or everybody here, then the priority is to hire a team for the sales and marketing SOPs, the growth producing activities. So we bring on board a team to help us get attention, generate leads, book appointments, and sell on autopilot. Okay. And then we even hire a team to deliver the service, be it coaches or whoever it might be. And then what we need to do is we need to put it all in one place to have a central hub, a command station for the business. Otherwise, shit's everywhere. An email over there and a calendar over here and then Trello over here and then Slack over there and then LastPass over here. And so we want to create a unified command station, a CRM. We use GoHello. You can use whatever you like. And then you feed AI through the API system within the CRM and the ways that make sense to you, which is what today is about. And then you fuel it with ads, and that's the 7-figure formula. For those that have that goal, I want to invite you to think about it. Today, we're obviously focusing on the AI component and the top of the funnel, which is lead generation. So I'm going to move through a couple of steps, and we're going to start with step 1. Now, who agrees that quality is more important than quantity? Who agrees quality is by show of hands? Who agrees quality is more important than quantity? Everybody would agree. But what comes first, Alicia? Can you have quality of a relationship if there's no relationship? Can you have quality of a lead if there's no lead? No, it's impossible. So the quality is more important, but quantity comes first. Who here wants to make passive income while you sleep? Of course, everyone wants to make money when they sleep. But what's more important is making active income first. You do the hard work first, and then you do the smart work. You do the active work, yeah. You do the active, so you get the active income, then you get the passive income. Yes, does that make sense? You make the cash flow, and then you build the net worth. Yeah, quantity comes first, I know, 100%. So the first things first is we got to set up the system, right? So first things first, my suggestion is yourself. Who who would admit and agree that you're probably using ChatGPT more as a hobby and you're not really using it like a proper business tool? Yeah, be honest. You don't have to share that in the chat, but be honest with yourself. If you're not yet using ChatGPT as an automation sales and marketing machine, you're missing out. And by the end of this, you're going to really understand what you're missing out on. Okay. So the first step is to start using ChatGPT to create copy and to start learning about and understanding prompts. Because ChatGPT, which is open AI system, is a all-in-one AI that allows us to do many things. One of the things that we're going to start with is to create content. One of the jobs that takes us a long time when we're a business owner, especially in the service space, is creating content, writing blogs, doing videos, editing, all that stuff. First things first is that stuff that takes time. We want to step in and take care of that, speed up, create more efficiency, and then we want to automate it, offload it to someone else, or implement an automation system, right? So what I'm actually going to do in this is I'm actually going to share my screen and show you some examples on ChatGPT and do it live. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to occasionally grab somebody. I'm going to ask you some questions and we'll do it together because I want to show you how to speed it up. Okay. So the first thing that I normally recommend if you're not using ChatGPT yet, oh, actually, let's ask everybody. Can everybody type number 1, 2, or 3 in the chat after I ask the question? Yeah, I'm about to answer that. Actually, Jill, that's where I'm going. You're on the right track. We're on the same level. That's good, Jill. Yeah, literally about to segue into that. So can everybody type 1, 2, or 3 below? Number 1, you don't have a ChatGPT and you haven't used it at all. Number 1. Number 2, you have a ChatGPT account, and you use it occasionally. Okay, you use it casually. Number 3 is you not only have ChatGPT, but you've created a GPT within ChatGPT. 1, don't have an account. 2, use it casually. 3, I'm using a GPT. Yeah, of course, Hector's number 3. Well, let me see them all roll out quickly first. Yep. Yeah, awesome. I'm going to start with the very basic, simple stuff. Obviously, people that are number 3, like Lauren and Hector and so forth. Yep, awesome, smart, awesome. I can just personalize a bit more. Arnold, 3, awesome. A lot of 2s. Kelly Love, 3, nice. Hector, 3, of course. Saw that coming. Man, I loved your bow and arrow video the other day, by the way. I saw that. That was very cool. Very debonair. Yes. Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Then I can just get a better understanding and personalizing as well. Yeah, so to answer Jill's question is if you don't yet have a ChatGPT account, pay the $20 a month for that. It's not the pro. Someone help me out. What's the $20 a month one called? The pro's the next one up. So yeah, pay the $20 because that unlocks, it's actually incredible that unlocks, but pay the $20 per month. What's that? 70 cents a day. Is it the personal? Megan Camp in house. Good to see you. Yeah, it's plus, isn't it? It's the plus. There we go. Thanks, Jan. I think it's plus. So the ChatGPT plus, $20 a month. VAs, business owners, start with that. You can go from there. But the free one is not going to give you, you won't be able to do what I'm sharing with you today with the free account. You won't be able to do it. So all of you, including your VAs, I mean, it's 70 or 80 cents a day. All of our VAs, if they work with you, will have the plus account once they're working for you. So knowing me, once our Surge VA angels have a client, they must have plus themselves, ChatGPT, so they can deliver what we promise. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about creating copy, because perhaps the most valuable task, which is why it costs the most to pay someone else in business, is to create copy. Now, I mentioned this in the last call as well, is that there is, for 15 years, Hector, I've been hiring and training VAs and building online businesses. I built 4 7-figure businesses online, fitness coaching, a business coaching, and affiliate marketing, and now an agency. And so along the 15 years, I've been saying there's 5 things I don't personally hire a VA for. Number 1, I don't hire them to sell. Filipino VAs are great customer service, don't generally make great salespeople. broad generalization, but I don't hire them as salespeople personally, number one. Number two is I don't hire them to create a website. I want somebody who knows code, even if it doesn't need code. Number three, I don't hire them to create funnels. I want somebody that understands code and marketing. Number four is I don't hire them to create ad campaigns. Now, the VAs can help manage all these things, but not create them. And the fifth is to create copy. But now with ChatGPT, especially using a GPT, the game has changed. And so what I want to talk about is the first thing that your VAs can do for you, and you can start with if you don't have a VA. On a side note, I'm going to share with you, because the goal is to automate this. So AI and bots and funnels and ads and podcasts and all these automation tools still need a human being to create, split test, refine, track, give the prompts, whatever. So there is no automation tool that can be created, set up, and refined without a human. Not yet. Well, not in the public anyway. Who knows in the private sector what's going on, right? And so the first thing that I recommend you guys using it for is the thing your VA is going to do most, which is everything anything to do with copy. We have social media content, okay, which we're going to talk about. We have emails, creating events, website updates, funnels and landing pages, and sales letters. Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about first. So this is especially for who here is a business owner hiring a virtual assistant with us. Just type me in the chat just so I can see how many clients we have here. Okay, yep. Alicia, Megan, yep. Awesome. Hector, Carolyn, yep. Nikia will be soon. Awesome, Nikia. Well, you have your free trial at the moment, so yeah, awesome. And who here doesn't have a VA at all yet? Lisa, is there anyone here, any business owners that doesn't have a VA? Because then I can just also approach it from that angle as we go through it. Pandora, hey Pandora, good to see you here. Yep. Wayne, no VA. Yep, it's good to see you here, brother. Hector, yep. Lauren, yeah, okay, cool. So I'm going to approach it from both if you have a VA or don't have a VA, because obviously if you don't have a VA, then you need to know how to approach it. So the first step I recommend all of you guys take if you've never used ChatGPT or just starting how to use it, is to start with your content. Start with the social media content, okay? So for those that are hiring a VA through us or in a business coaching program like Julia, Alicia knows this as well, is that we recommend 3 pieces of content a day, 1 blog post, 1 question, and 1 reel. We also recommend 1 Facebook Live. And so as I move through this, you can do it yourself, but I also want to plant the seed and keep it at the back of your mind that everything I'm sharing with you now, a VA who's trained can do everything I'm about to share with you for you, everything for you. And we're going to approach it as steps. This isn't the most important step. It's the most basic. In fact, people like Hector, it's almost probably insulting to the intellect, but we have to start with the first step. We cannot skip the first step, right? So what I want to do now is I want to give you some examples. Alicia, can I grab you there? Alicia, can I grab you for a second? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Alicia, I'm going to use you as an example if that's okay. Oh, that's not the one I want. I want this one here. Okay, just let me know once you can see my ChatGPT screen.
Yes.
So for those of you hiring a Surge VA Angel with us, this is the place I would start. So when you hire a VA with us, you get strategy calls. One of them is called the social media domination, where we share how your VA can get you a lot more leads and a lot more attention. Who here wants more leads and more attention online? Yeah, we have a full system organically on that. And so the first things first is Alicia in her business. Alicia is in our best program. It's called the Surge Growth Accelerator. We spend 90 days setting your mastermind up, your funnel, your go level, you get a VA, social media manager. We do your ads, everything. It's the best thing we have. If you want the best thing we have, reach out to me about that because it's the best thing we have. I'm going to come back to that shortly as well. So part of what Alicia needs to do, and Julia, you're going to do with Jamie, because Julia's in our business coaching program, is we need 3 pieces of content a day. So step 1 is we can go, well, Alicia, what are your 3 core message pillars off the top of your head? What are your 3 core message pillars?
Crypto.
What are your 3 core message pillars that we established?
Yeah, so crypto, financial freedom, and travel.
Okay, cool. So crypto, we're going to start with crypto, right? So the first thing is I want to create we need to establish what are our 3 core message pillars. If you're in fitness, it could be, if you're a personal trainer, fitness, nutrition, and mindset. If you're a business coach, it could be sales, marketing, SOPs, or team. If you're a life coach, it could be health, relationships, and mindset. we could go into the spiritual route as well. If you're a healer, it could be healing, mindset, and trauma, something like that. Okay, so you can establish that and you can create it. So let's say first I want to create a blog. I can say create a blog post on 3 reasons why you need to invest into crypto. Okay, as a starting point, that's it. Very simple. Okay, now this is in the ChatGPT, not a GPT, which I'll come back to. I'm going to get more advanced as we go along. Okay, and so it will come up. Okay, here is the basic blog post. Okay, okay, now I want a better hook. I want to create a powerful hook. The hook is the first sentence. Always have a hook for all content, verbal, visual, or on your or written, right? Create a powerful hook to make people want to read. Okay. A blog post, 10 powerful hooks. The next become okay. Man, that's actually not bad, that first one. Hey.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to choose number 1. Okay, nice and easy. Now, one of the mistakes people make, and again, this is so basic, people like Hector and so forth, trust me, we're going to get more advanced, I promise. My challenge here is there's people that have never used it, and there's people using GPTs. So thank you for your patience. Let me get through the basic stuff first, right? So, okay, so I've got this, put it all together. Okay, and now I need a CTA, a call to action. So there's only really 3 things there's only 3 ways to generate leads, guys. Link your calendar. Number 1, driving someone to your calendar. 2, an event, or 3, a free offer on Say Go Hello. That's it. So we're launching her new mastermind called the Empowered Investor. Her partner, Matt, is a financial advisor. These guys are brilliant. Like these guys know, they know their shit, right? Want to learn about crypto? Go see these guys. Like they're on. Okay. So we're promoting a free mastermind that they're launching, free for only the first 500 people. So I just put now add a CTA for the free Empowered Investor Mastermind. Free only first 500 people. Comment below, right? Now, there's 2 ways I can have a CTA when I'm doing text, and this is important. This is marketing 101, is I can say, click this link. I never want to put links in social media posts ever. So my call to action is when I'm doing a social media post is always comment below. In fact, you'll notice I do that pretty much with everything, because if you have a VA, my VA can take care of it manually. Or if it's automated, it'll plug someone into my WhatsApp, my ManyChat, or my automation flow, right? Okay, so let's check out the CTA. Okay. The mastermind says, okay, and here's my basic blog post, right? The next Bitcoin, too much coffee. The next Bitcoin bull run will make more millionaires than the last, but only for those who prepare now. I love that urgency, that FOMO. So have conversations, use urgency, use FOMO, use stuff like that as well, right? And there's a blog post, right? I can just these bloody M dashes. You can just remove the M dashes. If I copy that, if I took that right now, right, as an example, and I went to Facebook, cool. I'll spend less time as we go along as well. If I just post it in here, post it in the Angels group. Okay, when using a photo, use personal branding photos, okay? And then I can just put it in here and I can space it out, and there's my blog post, right? Okay. Now there's a couple of things missing. I think it's missing Alicia and Matt's personal touch. Okay. So I can space this out and there's my blog post, right? So it's missing a personal touch, which we'll come back to. But that's in a nutshell the blog post, and you can map those out in advance, 1 blog post a day. If we go back to okay, so we've done a crypto blog post. Now we want to do a question. So create a powerful, engaging question about travel, right? So I want to have a question to create engagement, a blog post for people to read, a video for people to watch, short form to capture attention, and a long form video each day. That's what we get our clients to do. Julie, you'll be doing, Pandora, you'll be doing, and so forth as well. There you go. There's my question. Okay, nice and easy. Now I can say, hey, create 10 more. And there's my questions for the next week. And we're going to talk about planning and mapping it out. Now, a couple of things. I can personalize this in a GPT, which I'll come to. I can map out and plan in advance. And you can actually automate it as well. You can create an automatic system where every day it sends you all of your stuff all ready to go, which I'll come back to as well. So there's a question. And then the third thing is we need a reel. Now give me a real idea for financial freedom. Make it entertaining and I'm going to say pertinent. I won't use pertinent. And engaging. Oh, no, informative. Make it informative. Okay. Okay. Now I want to now create some pain. Okay. And I'll send that. Okay. Just waiting for it to load. It's already put the CTA in there because every time you have the conversation, it learns about you as well. Now create some pain. And here's my basic reel script. So, Alicia, you can have Vincent create these for you, send them to you, and then you can, if you want to tweak them, use them yourself, right? So there's your content for the day. I need a Facebook. I need a Facebook. I need a Facebook live idea to promote what's your webinar called? Alicia, what's your webinar called?
Yeah, it's called From Middle Class to Multimillionaire in the Next 5 Years.
From middle class
to multimillionaire by 2030.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool. So Hector and Lauren are two people that will probably know what can I do differently to speed things up. So what am I doing right now for the prompts? I'm typing. Beginners and rookies type. Do you know what experienced ChatGPTs do? We never type anything. We use the voice function. Always use the voice function. VAs always use the voice function. Every time. It's just much faster. It's much easier. And the awesome thing is, if I click record, ready? Create me a Facebook Live idea, 5 minutes or less to promote my upcoming webinar. Create pain, have a powerful hook that captures attention, and use a call to action to comment below. Now, I click the tick button here, right? And this is basic stuff, but this is VAs. I want you guys doing this. If you're working for me directly, you're banned from typing. Now, it dictates it, right? So it dictates it. Now, the awesome thing is while I send that, I can already be recording while it's sending here. So it's actually faster. Now I'm recording next thing. Well, that's still loading. It's a mini production line, if you will. I see Jamie smiling. That's a good thing. So, yeah. I recently, man, the things I've done through voice note, it took me about 2 weeks to catch on to the voice thing, Jamie, a while back, a couple of months ago. I was like, oh, I could do that? Now you can do it on your phone as well, guys. If you don't have the ChatGPT app on your phone, you guys are crazy, honestly. All right. Any questions on that? Okay, let's look at emails. Now, for emails, my suggestion is take that content. Now, if you're not hiring a VA through us and not in our program, you won't know this. But in our business coaching program, and when you hire a VA through us, we recommend a post in the morning, post lunch, post in the evening, minimum 3 or 4 posts a day. And then the VA edits it and puts it everywhere, emails it to your list if it's good enough on your podcast, goes to your LinkedIn newsletter, omnipresence, right? That's not what today's about, but that's what they do. So if you're sending manual emails, then that's already done. Like I just did the email, that's going to email as well, right? The only difference is when you email, the call to action will include the link. That's it. Otherwise, that's it. But we're using omnipresence, right? If we talk about email autoresponders, right? So we're putting a mastermind funnel together for Alicia, and it's going to be in Go Hello, it's going to have SMS and phone. So I'll be like, create me a 3-day email sequence for people that join Alicia and Matt's Empowered Investor Free Mastermind. Day 1, an instant email congratulating them and inviting them to book a free strategy call. Day 2, send them a message to remind them if they haven't joined the mastermind to join. Day 3, send them a message with a link to join the live chat and say hi. I can send that as a voice note, and now it's going to map out my email autoresponder sequences. I can give that to my team or whoever wants to use it, and I can set that in my funnels. I can do the same with the SMS. Okay. It's just being a bit slow because I got Zoom on. Okay. Now, while it's doing that, I can send a quick audio. So while it's doing that, I normally have to wait to type, right? But now I can just go. Now do the same for 3 SMS sequence the same days. Okay. There's my email sequences. There's my SMS sequences. I can just tweak them if I want to personalize them. Again, we're an open AI chat GPT. We're not in a GPT, which we're going to come back to, which makes it better. Okay. Does that help, by the way, already? Now, event descriptions. When you do a webinar, I can just come in here. I can come back in here. If I was to do a webinar, if you guys could come to a webinar that I did on anything about business, what would you want? Give me some ideas in the chat. Jill just joined the Surge Master training. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, Jill. The voice note is amazing. Yeah, I saw Jamie smile immediately as I started doing that. Because what it does, you can keep doing it as you're waiting for it to load. And I'm going to talk about some big projects soon. Lead generation. Okay. I'm doing a free webinar on how to generate 100 leads a week organically, no ads. Create me a hook, a description, include who it's for, why people should join, what's going to be happening, and a strong call to action. Also layer in credibility, pain, FOMO, and urgency. And now I can take this. There's my Zoom event. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, again, it's not about being lazy and having AI do it for you. You do it together. Now, what I normally do is I don't just leave it there. I'll review it. Am I happy with it? Oh, make it. I might go use more of my personal tone and metaphors I've used in the past, right? And then I can personalize that through the voice note. You brainstorm with the AI to create whatever the thing is. And VAs, I hope that helps VAs use the voice note. Yeah, it's just called ChatGPT voice. Yeah. And look, now I can take this, I can copy and paste it into the Zoom. If I copy paste this into a Word document, these things are called M dashes. They're very annoying. Do you know you can get rid of the M dashes? Okay, it's not for us for another training. You can actually get rid of these. I don't mind it because I post it on social media for these things. My GPTs don't have M dashes. You can remove, but these M dashes you can get rid of, right? Sales training, yeah, okay, we can do that, Raymond. Onto it, brother. Yeah, okay. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is the website. Have you guys seen our website? Our website is spectacular. I'm biased, but we've spent 6 months on this bad boy. It really is freaking awesome. If I open up this is our website here. Okay, got all our virtual assistant stuff in here, business coaching stuff in here, all our marketing, a digital agency. You know, we do paid ads, websites, funnels, go level SEO. We do all that. We got big packages. We're about to launch our sales academy where you can hire closers from us. Get our mastermind in here, our podcast here. This is brilliant, right? You can come to resumes, see hundreds of VA resumes. Now, what's awesome about this, if you go to any page, every page is its own VSL and funnel. People go, funnels are better than websites. Well, within the website, every page is a funnel, which means every page generates leads, pause this, generates leads, gets appointments, and makes sales. And now we can sell in chat without even having to do sales calls, right? Now, I recently did 44 Word doc pages for copy on this website using a GPT for it. And I did it in 90 minutes. 90 minutes. It took the team longer to put it into the website than it did for me to write it. So you can also use this for your website. You can use this to create funnels. Here's something crazy about funnels. Okay, this is a little bit more advanced. I think you guys are going to like this. Okay, now when I create a funnel and go high level, it's not just the funnel, is it, Jamie? This is what I'll do. I need every step to give to my Go Hell of a Funnel expert to create the new free mastermind funnel for Alicia and Matt's Empowered Investor Mastermind. On the funnel include who, what, how, where, what if, about Alicia and Matt. Also have calls to action, hooks, personal story of Matt, use credibility, use some testimonials. Have a strong call to action. Then I also need the Go High Level workflows to optimize, to set up SMS, email, tags, schedule, SMS sequence, email sequence, put everything step by step, copy to paste. Right now, I'd normally do this in a couple of goes, but now what it will do is it will give me everything and anything to give to my funnel expert, my Go High Level expert, to put everything, including workflows, including tags, SMS and email, all the advanced stuff that I have no idea how it works. Yeah, you can do this for SEO, you can do this for AI, you can do it for ManyChat, you can do it for WhatsApp, you can do it for whatever you want. Okay. And it will actually give me I can actually ask for the code. What code do I need? And you can actually create code using it as well. Yeah, the M dashes are the most annoying parts, right? Yeah. Okay, and it will come up with everything in here and it will flow it out as well. So we can do this to speed things up. And this is why our amazing, we have our Go Level Funnel website team, there's 12 of them in India. Our ads SEO team, AI team, I think there's 9 of them in India. These guys are brilliant at this stuff as well. That's why we can move so quickly and roll so much out for you guys and help, because we have the team, we have the SOPs, we have the AI, we have the experts, we have everything you need, we have the virtual assistants, we have everything there. Yeah. Any questions on that on copy? That's step one. We're going to move to step two. I'm going for time. All right, cool. So that's the basic stuff. Let's get to the intermediate stuff. Okay. No questions? Cool. So once you get the hang of that yourself, my suggestion is before you just go, same, Alicia, I know you guys are busy, but I think when you understand basically practically what something can do functionally, it's easier for you to say to Vincent, do this, etc. So I would spend even just a week, guys, yourself, even if you have a VA, like just doing your own content, get a feel for it, work out how it works, use the voice, obviously. But the next step is once you've got the hang of that, is to start using GPTs. Okay, just going to move this stuff around here. Yeah, Tonya, thank you for that clarification. So what is a GPT? Well, you can see on the screen, GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. In a nutshell, it is creating a personalized AI within an AI. So you can actually use AI to create your own AI. So when you create a GPT, right? If you go to ChatGPT, I'll show you on the screen. Okay, on the left-hand side here, you can click on GPTs here. Okay, you want to be on a PC, computer, laptop to do this. Okay, and then on the right-hand side, you can see here's public GPTs. I wouldn't worry too much about them. You can click on my GPTs and you can create GPTs, right? So I've got one for my book in here as an example right now. Okay, there's my Coach's Bible one. I've moved the other ones. Okay, so within there, you can create your own personalized GPT. So imagine if we took, and I said this to Alicia before, imagine, Alicia, if we created your own personalized AI within ChatGPT, and in there we taught it everything and anything about you guys personally, your story, your history. You can put photos in there and documents, all that stuff in there, and everything about your business. You can put a link to your website and learns everything, your prices, your avatar, your offers. You can put all your pitch decks in there. You can put all your SOPs in there, put all your scripts in there, and teach it everything and anything. You can even, if you want, add mentors. You could add Alex Hormozi, you could add me. And you can personalize it to your tone, to your style. So your style. When I created that blog in the open ChatGPT, okay, I've been using it a lot. So it knows me well because every time you converse with it, it learns about you, even if it's not a GPT. But you can program the GPT to do what you want the way you want. Okay. So to give you an example, one of the things I did recently, I've used GPTs for a few things over the last couple of months. But as you guys know, I'm currently writing a book called The Online Coach's Business Bible. I spent 2 years writing 400 pages, 380 Word doc pages, right? Or it was expanded though. It had like images and diagrams, everything. I didn't like it. I threw it in the bin. I started again this year. Okay. And if I show you, I've used a GPT, and in that GPT, I put the last 3 years of all my content, videos, website, pitch deck, scripts, my personal stories, my personal blog posts, everything into it to help me create the book. It's not about being lazy or not doing it yourself. It's my wording. I wrote it. We did it. But instead of 2 years, it took me a month to do from scratch. Like this is the book at the moment. And it's personalized in my wording, my tone, my stories, my exact metaphors that I've used over the last 3 years in all my videos and content on YouTube, etc. as well, right? And if you take a look, like this is the book here. I've used a GPT to create a book. I'm very transparent and open about it. I would like to inspire and encourage all of you to write a book if you haven't yet. I believe everyone's got a book. So you can see he's got 259 pages. The main chapters are done, right? This is the third chapter, Become an Athlete of the Mind. Okay. And I've just had one of our VAs do 70 images. We've got laid in images to break it up so it's not too monotonous for the ADHDers. Okay, it's mental vitamins. This is the mindset chapter. Okay. Now the other awesome thing is not only did it speed it up, but I put all this. I've already done this is my personal business coaching program that's 15 years running into a book on how to build 6, 7 figures. I've already got all the stuff there. I've put it into one place, into my own personalized AI to put it together so I don't have to write it from scratch, hand from my brain to hand myself. We layer in all these images and we've just written a world-class book with my language, my personal metaphors, my personal everything in freaking 4 weeks. Okay. And so, I mean, we've got all these cool pictures with I don't know if cats here. These look amazing, by the way, all these images. that Kat's doing with putting all these images at the moment. This goes to the publisher on Sunday. It's a freaking brilliant book. It really is a Bible for coaches. So that's the power of a GPT. Okay. To create a GPT, two things. One, you can actually, if you want to do it yourself and you don't have a VA, ask ChatGPT. I could just literally go to GPT, right? I can go, where is, yeah, how are we going for time? All right, cool. I'm going to move along a little bit quicker. I can be like, lay out the exact steps, prompts, features, and everything I need to create a GPT to launch my new book called How to Sell a Shitload More Online. What are the exact steps that I need to copy and paste to create the GPT? So you might want to create a GPT for your business. So you might go create the exact steps that I need to copy and paste into create a GPT for my business to be a sales and marketing machine. I've actually put the prompt in there. Okay. And I can send that through. Okay. And when you create the GPT, here's the 5 main things I would recommend you focus on: writing SOPs, writing scripts, writing marketing campaigns, onboarding, and brainstorming. If you want to put mentors in there, you can brainstorm as a part of it. You can do that as well. Once you create the GPT, you can put everything in there. You can put a link to your website. You can put all your videos in there, any PDFs you have, any pitch decks. Heck, if you've done webinars, we have PowerPoints, you put those in there, right? And you can construct it the way that you want. It's actually very, very cool. My suggestion is just to have a play with that, have a practice. Actually, not that difficult. When I first heard about a GPT within ChatGPT, I was like, what the hell? Do I need code? When you realize how simple that you can actually ask ChatGPT how to help set it up, and it will set it up with you and for you. So that's pretty cool. We're actually certifying all of our VAs this afternoon. They have their final training this afternoon. They're being taught how to create a GPT for the purpose of sales, marketing, and SOPs, where they can do all of your planning, do all of your SOPs, sales scripts, appointment setting scripts, onboarding systems, referral systems, follow-up, marketing campaigns, sales strategies, everything. The VAs can do it for you within the GPT because we can train the GPT to be you with everything that you and your business do have, etc., which is pretty cool as well. Okay. If you want some help with that, we can help you set it up. Our VAs are being trained in that this afternoon. The VAs will have final testing next week, and then they'll get their official certificates in the mail. Again, they're all being certified this afternoon. They get the final session this afternoon. So step 3, we've got 15 minutes left. We're doing all right for time. I know this is simple, but I just really want to shine a light on how powerful this is and how to remove yourself from the process as much as possible. Because I don't know about you guys, Hector, business owners, Megan, I don't want to be spending 2 or 3 hours a day on ChatGPT ideally. I don't. Does anyone else here want to be doing that? I don't want to be doing that. You hire a VA, I love you guys, but the last thing I want to do is have a conversation back and forth all day. We've got stuff to do. As a business owner, we have the mission and the vision and clients to serve. We've got launches and new programs and products and podcasts and books and the big stuff, right? We should be doing the big stuff like launching podcasts and writing books and launching new offers. You guys don't have enough offers. You need more offers, right? Step 3 is hire an AI to do this for you. So you get the content going, you get the copy going for everything because that's the big job in the beginning. Okay. You set up the GPT for the business. Okay. And then hire a VA to take care of the whole thing for you. Literally. You can hire one of our VAs, $11 Aussie per hour, $7.40 USD per hour. As of next week, they're certified, not just trained, certified in this, including creating GPTs. Okay. And they can create the social media plans for you, marketing plans for you, launch plans for you, create offers and pitch decks for you. Imagine being able to have, before you had to hire a COO or someone in management to do that stuff. Now you can have a virtual assistant that can probably do a better job that's certified and trained in AI, which is crazy, right? Again, a big part of today is not so much educating you on using ChatGPT, which hopefully you've got some simple but gold nuggets, but more just shining a light on what's possible if you set up in the right way to automate it. Because do you think people like Alex Hormozi and Russell Brunson and Grant Cardone are they like, should I use AI or not? Should I be on Twitter or not? Should I have a podcast or not? Should I write a book or not? No, the real entrepreneurs, the business owners, are spending their time on the big stuff. That's why they're on camera a lot, doing a lot of podcasts so that they get more attention. It's why they're writing books and doing their own podcasts or interviews and launching, Alex Hormozi just launched his brand new book. Got it behind me. Right. What a ridiculous launch that was. Made the Guinness Book of World Records, right? So you want to hire a VA to automate. Now, if you're at a point where you don't yet have a VA and you can't afford one, or you don't feel like you can afford one, get a couple of clients first, focus on that. Then you can reach out to us. You can also apply for a free 30-day trial with us. And again, as of next week, all our current VAs will be certified in it as well. The step 4 is the most in-depth and advanced part. This will be overwhelming, and everyone's going to get something out of this. Is to fully automate ChatGPT with integrations, because ChatGPT can integrate and with so many different things. And just to shine a light on just how much and how the VAs can help you with all this as well. So I'm about to share with you, just to give you an idea, a list of what ChatGPT can integrate with, just how far down the rabbit hole, the automation rabbit hole that you can go. So I actually asked ChatGPT before I did this training. So I've spent a couple of hours preparing this morning. I typed in it. I asked ChatGPT this morning for a list, but I just realized I typed in. Here it is. I got it. I typed over it. So yeah, I typed over it. I asked ChatGPT this morning for a list of all the integrations. So I just did this. Give me a list of all platforms ChatGPT can integrate with. I'm typing right now so you can see what I'm doing. That's fine. So I did this morning, but I just realized I typed over it, so that's not a problem. So the VAs, our team, ChatGPT, when you bring everything together, just to give you an idea of what it can integrate with, right? So everything to do with Google, your Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, the VAs have actually been certified and trained in how to use everything to do with Google within ChatGPT. It also integrates with Canva. So our VAs can all use Canva and do all of your editing and graphic design, all the stuff they need. They now do it within ChatGPT and the Canva, which is much better. Yeah. Here's a whole heap of Dropbox. If you're using Dropbox, it integrates with Dropbox. HubSpot, Salesforce, Zoho, Zapier is probably the largest integration platform in the world. Zapier integrates with pretty much everything there is. Okay. Integrates with Spotify, Canva, all these here. So there's so many things that it integrates with. It also integrates with Go Her Level. The main things I want to cover is Go Her Level, Google, okay, so your scheduling system, and also Canva. And the VAs have all been trained in the main integrations, how to use them and how to set them up for you. So not only can our VAs help you with everything I just shared and showed you, create the content, create the GPT, do the SOPs, scripts, systems, onboarding, all that stuff, but they can also help you with the integration side of things. Go Her Level, Zapier, Calendar. Actually, Calendly also integrates with ChatGPT, Calendly, Google, or Trello, all those things, Slack, they all integrate. So whatever platforms that you're using, you can bring it all together in one platform. We use Go Her Level. We've got so many things integrated in that. We use Slack to run our VA agency with 13 integrations. Obviously, ChatGPT is integrated in that as well. So that's more of an advanced thing. But if you really want to get serious about automation and make your VA's life easier once they're running your GPT and ChatGPT, okay, then I encourage you to look at that as well. Okay. So let's take a step back for a second. Before we wrap it up, don't go anywhere yet, because a couple of minutes. I know when you take a look at this, it can be quite overwhelming, especially if you're not really using ChatGPT yet. And we start looking at integrations. I don't want to know how it works. I don't want to know details. I just want to know what it can do functionally, so I can hire the right person or set up the right automation tool, the right integration, the right AI, the right CRM. Okay. So I know it can be really overwhelming. So I have a solution for all of you today. No matter where you're at in your business, whether your clients or not, I have a solution for you, right? If you're open to it. Before I do though, again, because this is just an introduction session, I just want to ask you guys, what was your biggest takeaway today? What's the one simple thing, one little thing? Because it was a simple session. What is your biggest takeaway, your biggest aha moment, the biggest realization, the biggest lesson you got from today? Maybe it's just the fact that you need to automate it, or maybe it's the fact that you need to give it more focus, or maybe it's that, you can use it for your website. What's the one biggest takeaway for all of you today? Do we need to give our VAs access to our ChatGPT as it's personalized? I would, yeah. Using the voice instruction, isn't it crazy? How many people don't do that? It's like mind-blowing how much faster it is. Speed is your friend. Ability to integrate with Google count, yeah, 100%. Yeah, they're just the main things. If you look at, there's hundreds of things you can integrate with. Yeah. What else? What was everybody's biggest takeaway before? Oh, what's this here? Here's how it works. Oh, cool. Thanks, Tonya. You got that, yeah. Using voice and creating a book. Yes, you can use it to write a book. Automate with integrations. Whatever project you have, you can create a GPT for it. So when I did my website, I created a GPT for the website because I wanted to I wanted to create my personalized AI within ChatGPT. If you're writing a book, if you're launching a podcast, if you're launching a business, you can create a GPT and you can specialize it as well. You can create one just for your sales system if you wanted to. Good marketing tool and time management, training GPT. Yep. Customized ChatGPT. Yeah, VAs again using voice is a big one. Alicia using voice. Yeah, it's on. Obviously, I have the app on my phone. I use it a lot. And obviously, if you do it on your phone, it's still on your desktop. So I can sit there smoking a Cuban cigar, sipping a rum, writing my book. It's freaking awesome, right? I cannot tell you, like even as the business owner, you'll still be using it a lot. You just want to get in the habit of asking, do I need to do this or can I have someone in my team do this to create the automation from it? But the speed it gives you and the efficiency it gives you when used properly, not as a replacement, but as an addition, will blow your minds, guys. I just encourage you to have the app and create the habit of using it daily. And, the simplest thing is probably the biggest thing here. My spelling and grammar is terrible. I'm a high school dropout. So everyone in our business, including me, before anything is sent anywhere, it has a grammar and spelling check done through ChatGPT. It doesn't matter who it is, me or anyone else. So there's no more spelling or grammar issues on socials, in emails, on sales letters or funnels like that. We're not relying on the red squiggly line in a Word document or Facebook to fix the mistake, right? $20 a month offer. Everything, if you do the $20 a month offer, you can get everything I just shared. 100%. Yes, correct. I'm only on the $20 a month one, personally. Utilize it properly. Yeah, most people are using it like a hobby, yeah, like a toy. But what I've shared with you today is the basics, right? So who would like a bit of help here? Who would like us to just do everything for you? Who would personally like us to set everything up for you? The whole thing, take care of everything. GPT, everything would like that. So as I've mentioned, we have VAs that are certified in Go level and now soon to be certified in ChatGPT, and they can help you out. And so I want to offer you guys that want a bit of guidance, a bit of assistance here. I thought about what's the best way we can help you set this up without it costing you a fortune. Because there's people out there that will go now, what will most people do now? They'll go, here, buy my 5,000, sorry, I got the hiccups. Buy my $5,000 offer. Buy my $10,000 offer. So I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to serve you and I'm here to help you. Well, the truth is that if you are a paying client, we can better help you. Everything you need to succeed, we have our end to provide to you. So here's the most affordable deal that I can do for you guys today that want some guidance and help setting this up. You got a couple of options. The first option, if you let us do it for you, where we can do everything we just mentioned, okay, it's just $997 one time to set up your GPT, set up the account, get everything going, get it all going, right? Now, that won't be a VA that does that. That'll be my ChatGPT tech expert and his team. So again, the VAs are trained in it, but in this option, it won't be the VA that sets the GPT up. It'll be the guy that's teaching the VAs, yeah, and his team, okay? And then $220 a week for a VA 20 hours per week. So the first option is we can set up your GPT, personalize it with an expert, and then you can have a VA 20 hours a week help you run the whole thing that we just shared. And of course, the VAs can do all the other things you'd want them to do. If you want them taking care of your calendar, your Go level, editing, Canva, all that, they can take care of all of that. Okay. And that's AUD, by the way. So I think that's about 145 USD per week. Or if you're serious and you really want to step up and get this going properly, my recommendation is option two, where it's just $997 one time for us to set up your GPT. Again, that's not the VAs doing that, which they can. It's my personal tech expert who is teaching these guys how to do it. And then it's 440 Aussie a week with a VA to have 40 hours per week. If you want a VA that's helping you with all of this and they're helping with social media and having conversations, appointment setting, and all that stuff, you really need them 40 hours per week. So these are the two options. If you want to take advantage of option one, send me a Facebook message, Jason, I'm in for option one. Let's go. We'll get the ball rolling. Now you get a client success manager, you get access to a portal, you'll get assistance, you get a Slack channel, you get a team. You actually get so much more than that. You'll also get 4 live strategy calls with me personally, okay, with this as well. So there's a bunch of free bonuses. Now, who here is already hiring a VA? If you're already hiring a VA, okay, and let's say your VA is doing 20 hours per week, but you want us to help you set everything up. My suggestion is to take your current VA doing 20 hours per week and just add option one. Let's take them from 20 hours to 40 hours per week. Okay. You can pay the one-time $997 to have an expert do it, or you can just have that VA do it. It's completely up to you. The VA can create. Let's get very clear that $997 option, that's to have an expert set up your GPT. If you'd rather not pay the $997, you can have the VA do it, and they can do it within the time that you're already paying for. So send me a message now. Just let me know if you're option one, if you want the VA 20 hours per week and for us to set up, or option two, you want the VA 40 hours a week, you're all in, you want to go hard, you're ready to build this. And if you're an existing client, just reach out to me, Megan and you guys that are existing clients. Yeah, I want to boost my VA from 20 to 40 hours. And then you can just let us know if you want us to take. By the way, this $997 offer is only available now. It's not something we normally offer as a service. We probably won't offer it again. This is a personal deal only for this session. I'll keep it open for 24 hours that people that watch the replay. So if you're watching a replay and it's within 24 hours, you can see the time on my screen. This will be extended to you, but after that, the deal won't exist anymore. It's a one-time deal. Okay. And that's pretty much it, guys. And so I don't know where you're at in your business right now. You guys like Julia and Pandora, Jill, you guys, my suggestion is to stay the course doing what you're doing because you're going to get a free VA shortly. You're working with Tonya or Jamie in the business coaching program, stay the course. If you're hiring a VA through us, increase their hours, guys. Let us help you with the ChatGPT, get this going properly. Revisit and rejoin our brand new 4 strategy calls. We even do an AI strategy call with you for free, a part of it. But I mean, if you're listening to me right now and you're struggling financially or your business is stuck or you may be just ready for the next level and you don't want to burn out in the process, when is now a good time to take action to make a change? If you do for the next 6 months what you did the last 6 months, how's your business and life going to look? The same. How are you going to feel if your business and life is the same in 6 months from now? Christmas is 10 or 11 weeks away. It's not too late to get going now and have a great Christmas. My question to you is, if you were to wake up tomorrow and it's Christmas, how does that look? If it looks great, perfect. But how's it going to look for you financially? Because we have 10 or 11 weeks here to help everybody get ahead as much as possible in the next 10, 11 weeks. Have a great Christmas. Filipino VAs, I want you to have an amazing Christmas, you and your family. Your business coaching clients, Jill and Pandora, and those of you, I want you guys to have an amazing Christmas. Those of you hiring a VA through us, I want you to have an amazing Christmas. Those not yet hiring a VA through us or in any of our programs, we want you to have an amazing Christmas. So now is a good time to act because now is still time to set everything up, get going, build 10 or 20,000 a month by Christmas and have a great Christmas ready for next year. 2026 just around the corner. But guys, I've taken more than enough of your time. We're just on time. That's 1 hour. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's the first time I've done a session like this. I've already learned so much on how I can improve next time. But what we are very good at is creating automated systems around customer service. We are very good at it. Our team are highly trained. They're beautiful, honest, loyal people. They're very good at what they do. Those of you that have calls with Tonya and Jamie, you're in amazing hands. They're not just growth consultants with us, they're international Surge Business coaches. You're going to be seeing Tonya and Jamie a lot more. If you're working with them, you're blessed to have them. We all are, because they're really, really good at what they do. And they're just beautiful people, right? And then we've got our management team like Noemi and Min and Kathleen and all the guys that work for me directly. And all the Surge VA. I mean, we just brought on another 34 VA angels. We just have incredible people, incredible systems. It's taken me years to find experts for ads, experts for go level experts. We have all the experts. We have everything you need to succeed. You might not like me personally. You might not resonate with me personally, but this isn't about me. This is about you guys. I just really hope that you take the next step to move forward to growing your business and creating time and financial freedom in the process. So angels, thank you. Clients, thank you. Tonya and Jamie, thank you. Noemi, thank you. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned. If you haven't joined the free mastermind yet, make sure you join the free mastermind. I'll see you in the mastermind. I'll see you in the webinar as well. I'll be sending out the replay in the next 24 hours with the slides and a few free offers, a link to the mastermind. If you're not yet in our business coaching program or a client and you want help personalizing it, we're happy to offer you a free 30-minute strategy call. But guys, have an amazing day. Remember, Christmas isn't far away. How long are you going to procrastinate? How long are you going to apathize? How long are you going to keep putting it off? The time's never going to be right. Perfectionism is the ugly stepsister of procrastination. Every day, just take one more step. Every day, just grow a little bit more. And you can have a great Christmas and great 2026. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day. Salamat po, angels. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you, Jason.